Question to one of us. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So. Okay, I might have lied. It wasn't Spider-Man it wasn't VR, but I did remember that I did have a legacy in Spider-Man. So we're going to be taking some cool pictures because that's what I find fun, I guess, in this game, besides actually playing the game. Okay, I spelled my own name wrong. Sorry, I'm trying to get mine. Okay. Okay, so, for those of you here, hi. Alright, we're gonna start by some swinging. I'm gonna try to see if I can turn off those visual uncapped brightness, full screen effects on. Same color. Arc center. Okay, motion blur, that's fine. Film grain, no. No. Alright, that should be fine, right? Is that good? That's good. Perfect. Okay, so what we want to do is that we want to get a good, cool picture of Spider-Man swinging. So let's try to get a good picture of him swinging. Welcome to the stream for anyone that's joining now. My name is Sonic Draws. I go by Sony, and I love playing Spider-Man. Minecraft, Roblox, VR games. Hopefully you can catch me on Roblox sometime, and maybe I can draw you. I do like drawing too, if you've seen my community posts. Alright then. No, I don't want to... Okay, wait. Actually, no. Maybe this can be fine. This will be fine.
There! Spider-Man, hey, there! How about you point that thing towards me?
Perfect.
You have to stop them!
Alright. Not as good as I thought it would be, but it's fine. Let's just try to get another one. Alright then.
This is all part of the prophecy! Always wanted one of these!
Oh, come on.
Everybody, down!
Focus on Spider-Man! The others are worthless!
So, exactly how cramped was it in there?
Oh, come on.
Worthy opponent.
A worthy opponent. You hit me once and I went down. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I do want to take cool pictures. It's a little bit difficult when you don't know what you're doing. Alright, so what we want to do... Let's try to take one at like a calm setting over here. Alright, now where am I supposed to be going? I'm going the wrong way. Alright, over here, this way. Alright, so I'm thinking about taking a cool picture with Spider-Man at like a forest setting. Maybe we can get like an undershot, basically. We can try like the graveyard with, here we are. Do they do this in a specific order? There's a lot of Otis Kellers, apparently. Alright then. I'm gonna need to fix this light. Alright, light type, we want it to be a spotlight. So then we can move it around. I think we probably want to make it like a moonlight. So let's do that, let's make it a moonlight. So we will want the intensity to be lower. Color intensity can be all the way down. If we want to get a moonlight. Alright, now intensity definitely needs to be lower. I'm thinking probably like 10. And distance will be also very, very, very down. Now, it doesn't look very, I guess realistic is the best way to put it. So let's make a counter light that is also a spotlight over here. We want this one. We want it to be like a blue or purple. We want it to be as close to black, basically. So we want it to be a nice purplish color. So, sort of like this, but we do want it to be quite a bit less irritable to look at. So we want this to be basically dimmer. Something like that, but we might need to fix it up a little bit more. Something like that. Okay, that's not the right way. Where is it going? Now, there's no known light source, so I think that we should figure this out a little bit better next time, but it still looks cool. Let's try to center the camera, actually. There we go. So we got our wonderful spider. Oh, crap. Okay. That's middle right. Okay, good. Now this camera can be logged. All right, then. Now, some people would say that it's done as is, but I like to mess with the frames for a bit to see if there's anything that would look cool. There's none. There's no background. Oh, that's weird. None. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to take a screenshot of this and be on our merry way. All right, so what should we do next? Is there anybody that has any suggestions of what they would like to see? Anybody? No, don't be shy. All right, then let's go to the Empire State Building. There's the Empire State Building over there. All right, then. All right, now this definitely is cool. Alright, so what I'm thinking is that we do a... Alright, that's good. We want... Oh. Nope, don't want that. Okay. Now we would want to get a spotlight. Na na na. Alright. That's what I like. That's what I like. Now, of course, intensity needs to be low. Color intensity needs to be... Since intensity doesn't go down as well, we can do a bit of that. Get that cool effect. Now, so I would say it looks better off. Figure out if there's any other suits that would look good with this. So as of right now, there's nothing, but the advanced suit gives us some promises, and maybe the classic suit, but, or, hang on, actually, no, that doesn't look good. Okay. I do want to do a suit with the superior suit. Alright then. Screenshot that. That's very good. Thank you. Alright, let's head back. I'm also figuring out that no one's really watching this. So...
Hey! That's over the speed limit!
Taxi! Try to
clever ways to get my attention, you know.
Oh, I know why. I think this is a good picture as is, but we do definitely want this to be a little bit lower. Distance can also go down a bit. So is it blazing our eyes out? Alright, then color density can be lower too. But then again, we can also have this. Alright then. There we go. We have our next picture. Hopefully you guys like it. And screenshotted. And there we go.
No, you did close.
Let me just finish up this crime real quick. And I think that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you. Thanks for watching, I guess.
Use your turn signal.
Hopefully you like the pictures, and thank you and good night.